A new My Hero Academia game has arrived, and it's free. But what kind of game is it? Is it worth it? Today we'll be answering that and several more questions about this game, My Hero Ultra Rumble.
My Hero Ultra Rumble!
Putting us in context, there had been a lot rumored in 2022 about a new My Hero Academia game for this year. Many speculated a kind of game like Fighters, but in this universe, and to be honest, that would have been crazy. However, it became official and it was nothing less than a battle royale. Okay, many things could go wrong about that, but finally more details about the game were released. It is developed by Viking, the creators of My Hero Wants Justice. Great games that I plan to review them in the future, by the way. But speaking about Ultra Rumble, it was also confirmed that it would be free to play and with a little different approach. My Hero Ultra Rumble was released on September 28th to be exact, and more specifically it is a free battle royale available on all platforms, letting us use a good repertoire of starting characters that we know from the series and face each other in online battles, where you will team up with 2 other players. The last trio to stand among the 24 participants would be the winner. The promise of a battle royale may not sound very convincing to you, and believe me, it was not very convincing to me either. After the over-exploitation that they put into this genre a few years ago, I was already a little done. But guess what? The game is pretty entertaining. The structure is extremely simple, nothing about capturing the area or king of the hill or getting to add points for a team, Shinobi Striker, but you just try to eliminate all the other participating teams using the characters from Boku no Hero. It obviously has unique mechanics and skills that balance the game, something to effectively synchronize how the matches are going to work. Your team is made up of 3 members. Everyone has the same goal, to be the last standing team. All 24 survivors will be gathered in an area that will reduce as time goes by, to force the participants to find each other. Each character has melee and ranged attacks, projectiles that are used for remote combat, and they also have 3 unique skills. This distinguishes them depending on which character you use. For example, Deku has the ability to carry a knockdown teammate to take him to a safer place. In addition to that, skills can be leveled in each game. This is achieved by collecting some cards that are dropped by the opponents you manage to beat, or they can also be found in loot boxes spread around the field. You can assign these level up cards to the skill you want to improve. This way, the game generates stronger opponents the longer the game lasts. If you are able to get to the final straight of a game, at least you will have all your skills above level 3, helping the matches to be more balanced. Mobility is pretty comfortable. You can accelerate to a decent speed, jump, make instant dodges, and you can climb up some structures. There are even skills that help you reach high grounds or cover greater distances. With this, the sensation of mobility is not only comfortable but attractive for new players, and this is important because that is the target audience of Ultra Rumble. Every enthusiast who may have never had the opportunity to play another game from this anime. Being completely free, it is more accessible for these people of course, but it is also easier to understand, very intuitive. Bandai are not specifically expert in the field of free-to-play, but I feel like this was an unexpected move that from what I have seen could work pretty well. But getting back to the mechanics, these have a strong focus on teamwork, because even if you have healing items which help you have a longer level of resistance to damage, if you are hit by a rival's attack, they can knock you down relatively easy and fast, and vice versa. That is why there are actions of reanimating your teammates if necessary, and you have an extra mechanic called Plus Ultra that fills up as you receive a certain amount of damage. With the Plus Ultra activated, you can repel and send opponents in a close range to fly, and your 3 main skills are busted, giving you a good chance to get out of a hard situation. Now, by this point you may have already noticed one thing, and that is the number of similarities this game has with Fortnite. Of course, it's one of the pioneers exponents of the battle royale genre worldwide. Its impact on the industry is undeniable and had many competitors who tried to copy its formula, but in their own way. That's why many were called in their day as Fortnite copycats. However, the players began to understand that there were some very specific things that defined a battle royale, which could not miss. And those were gathering a large group of players in a single space and only one would emerge victorious, in addition to the subtle and sometimes abusive participation of loot boxes or season passes in the game. Although I must say that it was a long time I didn't see an exponent so easily comparable comparable with Fortnite in that aspect. Health and shield are managed in identical ways. The area is closing with purple storm that reduces life as you stay there. Your time in the match may be quick if you are a beginning player. The reanimation action, charging an ally, finishing someone off, the daily, weekly, and seasonal missions. Wow, there are a lot of similarities. But I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. In fact, it sounds interesting to me. Fortnite nowadays entertains me a lot. I occasionally play with my friends and my girlfriend in my free time because even though I'm not very good, it is a game that I like a lot because of its accessibility with the zero construction mode, and it allows a unique interaction with your community. But the point is that with the little I have played Ultra Rumble, it has generated similar sensations. I'm not very good, but hey, I have fun while trying to help my team, and that is not easy to achieve in a person like me. I have no patience and I get frustrated very easily. So this game had all the elements to make me feel useless, but curiously, it doesn't. The developers must be doing something right. In addition to that, the game highly incentivizes you to complete its challenges through the rewards they provide. Most of them are aesthetic accessories to personalize your characters, which is highly emphasized here. At this moment, we have 18 playable characters. It is a very pleasant experience to attack against your opponents using Todoroki's ice walls and Bakugo's constant explosions. Just by playing one game, you will realize the level of wildness of people exploiting abilities everywhere. But that is very funny. Of course, not all characters will be available from the start, but we already saw that coming. You can unlock each character with game points, or if you want to invest money to buy them directly, then there is that option also. Now, Ultra Rumble has a season pass called License, in which you can unlock rewards as you play, but there is also the paid pass called Pro, where you can unlock special rewards as a season pass, something extra to compare it with Fortnite. Now, can I recommend it? Yes, I would do it. For a casual player, it offers what is necessary to spend a good afternoon. Also, this game is much more entertaining than Dragon Ball The Breakers, but that one did charge you for the game. At least this was a step forward on Bandai's part. We will see how the game continues to evolve. People, let me know if you would be interested in trying My Hero Ultra Rumble. I'll be reading your comments. By the way, have you already seen my latest review for Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z? I'll leave it right here. I also highly recommend it. People, that was all for today, and I'll be watching you in the next video. Take care and see ya.